Thousands upon thousands of Canadians are impacted by breast cancer every day. It's also the #1 diagnosed cancer in the world. And with October dedicated to breast cancer awareness, advocates would like to help educate the public and also reminding them of the impacts that breast cancer has on communities.
It's one of those things when you are diagnosed with breast cancer that you never forget the date.
For Kim McDonald, that day was December 1st, 2016.
I'd been to a specialist about 10 months before. He said it was a cyst. I was fine. And I had been, getting checked every 6 months. And suddenly that cyst was not a cyst. It was a 10-centimeter tumor.
Wow.
And it was, the size of a baseball, basically.
After multiple treatments and surgery, Kim's fight had paid off. And just last month, this moment she'll always remember.
I think you're doing really, really well. I'm here if you need me.
I was going yearly to see my oncologist, and he's like, I have no fear for your health. I know you're going to be well, and I will be here for you always if you need me, but we're done. So
Wow.
greatest breakup of all time.
Kim shares her story to help inspire others and raise awareness, especially with statistics showing 28,000 Canadians will be diagnosed with breast cancer this year alone.
We wanted to get a benchmark at Breast Cancer Canada about the knowledge that people have about breast cancer. And we found, shockingly, that almost 90% of all people felt that if them or their loved ones were diagnosed with breast cancer, they would be totally unprepared.
That's according to Breast Cancer Canada's The No More Breast Cancer Survey. To kick off Breast Cancer Awareness Month tomorrow, the organization will visually demonstrate the glaring statistic that 1 in 8 women will develop breast cancer in their lifetime, while encouraging Toronto residents to think about their breast health.
And the other shocking thing that came from that survey was that almost 3/4 of the people that were surveyed couldn't even guess at how many different types of breast cancer there was. So I think one of the key facts is that there's over 50 different types of breast cancer, and a lot of them are really curable, particularly if they're caught early.
Do you have any piece of advice for someone who may be just recently diagnosed?
Hmm. It's going to be hard. I think people are braver than they know. Unless you're tested, you don't really know if you have, courage or bravery, and you'll do what you need to do.
The Breast Cancer Canada team will be hosting its awareness event at Union Station from 11 to 3 tomorrow. Melissa Nakhavoly, City News.